Monday morning, 7:29, just on my way down to the shop. What a weird weekend. We had one of the jobs on Saturday has stopped working, so at some point I need to go and investigate that. But unfortunately the guy lives in Banbury and works in Reading, so we need to go and check out and see what's going on with that. Today we've also got a couple of head units in. We've got a Pioneer, it's going in a Mercedes SLK, and Golf Mark 7 for the new Pioneer Evo 98 and the Pioneer kit. But yes, quite a stressful time. The Sunday I spent on the phone with the customer with the problems, and then also took the KTM out and went down to H's Caff, which is over near Abingdon in Oxford, which was really busy. Some cool bikes, got to chat to some people, and I found the idiot that the driving lesson people talk about, and they always say you should do a lifesaver over the shoulder check whenever you're maneuvering on a bike, because the one time you don't do your lifesaver, there'll be an idiot coming up the inside of you trying to kill you. And I met him yesterday. I met the idiot. So on the way to H's Caff, there was two bikes. One I could see, one I couldn't. One was so far up this car's arse that it had him and a pillion on it. Couldn't see the bike, right up until the point that I pretty much got level with it, and he swung out directly in front of me to overtake the car. He was banked over with his pillion on. There was no way he was changing direction, but he was slap bang in the middle of my lane, and I'm doing 60 mile an hour at him. So I had to swerve, hit the near side curb trying to get out the way of him. It was all a bit, what the actual fuck. Very, very stupid manoeuvre, and not that he ever going to watch this, but on the silver Suzuki GSX with your pillion in Oxford on Sunday, you drive like an absolute arsehole, and sure enough you're going to become a statistic pretty much immediately, because it was a real dumb thing to do. But we had a good day. Watched some poor lad drop his bike, which was heartbreaking for him. I don't know what happened, but we heard this engine revving, and then loads of people went running over, and the bike was led on its side. So clearly went to take it off the stand and either didn't have a hold of it, twisted the throttle, it revved and then fell over. But it went, yeah, sunny side up, unfortunately, or not sunny side up for that guy. But yeah, I feel for him. But spoke to some lovely bloke. I didn't even catch his name. We were chit-chatting for about an hour about KTMs and motorbikes and stuff and things like that. It was great. It was a really nice day out, other than nearly getting killed and having issues with a customer that I can't help because I'm, you know, not working Sundays. So I hope you had a better weekend than I did. More to happen this week. We've got a fairly busy one coming. So stay tuned, everyone. Sorry I'm not exactly full of energy this morning. I'm shattered. Very tired, very stressed. See you in a bit.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hello everyone. You actually catch us at the end of Monday. We've been at it all day. I don't mean like that, but I mean like working all day. And we've only just finished. So this is Pioneer's new system for the Volkswagen, Seat and Skoda, which is the new MIB system. We've been fabricating and making, because this is not meant for this car. So this one is actually for the Discovery system, and instead we've actually made it fit the MIB2 system. We have a little glove box pocket there for the USB, we've got boxing instructions in the boot, and here we have the new Pioneer 98 SPH Evo 98. So we've got the car information up here. Just close some doors. Go back up to here for the CarPlay. We've got a digital radio. If I go into reverse, it gives us our parking sensor comprehension, so it tells us that there is a chair just there. Sorry dog, won't be a second. But everything car-wise is acting like a VW, but technically it's in the wrong vehicle because this is not the Discovery, this is the MIB. So a little bit of cutting, a little bit of messing around. You can actually buy this panel directly from VW, but trying to get hold of parts in this day and age, you know what it's like, we take weeks. And I didn't want to disappoint the lovely fellow, so we just cracked on with a bit of knowledge and got it sorted. But yes, I'm dead happy with it. Really cool looking unit. 9-inch screen, so we can see a lot clearer as we all get a bit older in our age and need glasses. Now at least he can see, but he's got his phone connected to it for CarPlay via Wi-Fi, so we ain't got to look at anything connecting in and plugging in. But there we go. So if I get rid of that, we've got our main menu on there, all the modern stuff. There's loads of different menus in this as well. So with these menus and the settings, I can actually do direct car information. So if I go to here, if I go sources, if I go across on this new menu, I actually have car features that I can change. So I've got things like the VIN, the details of the tyre pressures. It's all right, pup, won't be a sec. And then I can do heater controls as well. We can do parking sensor controls. There's so much you can do with this stuff. It's really, really cool. But I say full integration into this, nice bit of kit, Pioneer. Steering controls and all the car features and that, everything still works. Really decent. Very, very cool. But time to give it back to him. Let him go and play with his new toy. So we'll see you in a bit, everyone. Right then, there we go, young man.
Morning everyone. Snap on Tuesday. We're on the CRF today. Weather's lovely. Garden's looking sick. We've got a Jaguar coming in today for a 7 amp, and we've got a T6 or T5 for a head unit, CarPlay and Android Auto. So let's get off to work. Try not to fall off. This thing is so sensitive. Right, try again. Lovely day it is today, nice and fresh. Then we might have some rain later.
Morning everyone, Tuesday, Snap on Tuesday. We've got our first couple in. Jaguar XF with a Bouget sound system. Husband has just got hold of a T5 for himself, so she has been passed on the ex-dad car, so now she's the mummy in the Jag, but she likes music and the standard system isn't really cutting it, so we're upgrading. Key 500.1, bass controller, amp kit, two 10-inch compact comp RTs in a ported wing wang, which is going to go in the back of this thing and make it sound loud. Dan is also playing with a T5, original single DIN radio in here, Pioneer. Not the original, sorry, a single DIN Pioneer in here. We're doing a 160, so double DIN, CarPlay, Android Auto on wired with everything. We're going to start the day. See you in a bit. Jody should be here soon. Bye. Welcome back everyone. Right, sausage styled teeth. Where's the keys, Dan? Nope. Right, there we go. So T5 got his Pioneer in. Shut up. So microphone at the top there in the middle, DAB over there, USB in the glove box. So we have CarPlay, Android Auto as normal. Everything in there done and dusted. That's that. And then Jaguar wise, we're cracking on with that as well. So we've got all the wiring done, or as you know, going on. So ground power runs all the way across the boot, down there up to the battery, ready to connect there. We've got a remote feed, which is just tucked in there, ready to go from our blue cable, which has fallen into the back, which I'll have to fish out in a minute. Speaker cable, that ready for the sub. We're going to mount the amp just behind this trim panel here. Get it all processed and whatnot. Speaker feeds coming from the amplifier output up there. So we've got rear mid-range channel that we're using for this one. It comes with the option for the amplifier plug as well. So if you had the better amplifier, you'd use this plug, which is cable tied around the back of that loom there. But obviously we've got, on that one you get basically an extra row, which is the subwoofer. But we don't have that. We don't have a sub either, or we will do soon. So key's going to go in the back there. We are just putting in the bass controller. So in the front, Joe is going to get bass controller for the 3.5mm jack, so she can control actually the sound, because obviously this thing doesn't have factory sub response. So we've taken apart the dash. We've actually fixed the glove box, which was an issue. So if you want to know how to fix a Jaguar glove box, you basically take out your wooden trim, A to B, and then you take out this panel here, and then in there, where your glove box opening is just here, you get a little screwdriver and you can actually force the opening that way and the glove box drops. This one had a receipt wedged in it, and the glove box wouldn't open, so that might help some people. And then on the center trim itself, this has the mechanical air vents. So this will sit on the dash and her screen is in the middle. We've now put her bass controller for the key 500.1 here. So that will run the lead just out the back of her heater controls there, and then round obviously to the boot, but she will have direct access for her bass remote, flat out or not a lot, depending on whether the kids are in and they want to listen to boom boom. But yes, we are coming on. This is nearly done as well, so about to stop for lunch soon. Oh no, we've got another hour yet. God, we're flying on. See you in a bit. Morning everyone. This is Snap on Tuesday. Gosh, that sun is glorious. Woo.
I have some more made.
You having some more made?
Yes.
I saw you had loads of them.
Yeah.
Like a
15 of them.
fucking family of them.
It's just a sweetie draw.
Yeah, not much.
Oh, yeah. Neon yellow.
It's hammers so you don't lose them.
Well, that's a concern for you.
Some blue stuff. We've got sockets. How's Jodie today?
Yeah, not bad, man.
Ooh,
Not bad.
are these the microfiber rolls?
Yes, they're the microfiber rolls.
And how much are they?
£40, I believe, for a set of.
Feel me, extra fine texture.
Rip-off machine washable.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Unless you put the whole thing in one go.
Fuck's
Your washing
sake.
machine just fucking eat it.
There's always one. Isn't there?
You know that fluff filter? Ladies!
Fucking, what about him?
That's what she said.
Beat me to it.
I didn't know you could change the end of that.
Yep.
That's cool.
That's exactly how we do it. Just change them. There you
Isn't
go.
that cool?
No need for Warren G. Just a swappy.
Yeah, Alex.
Hmm. What's that?
Mini one for you.
Ah,
Mini tape measure.
mini tape. No, because the wife is bad enough losing the other one.
Is she?
No, she hasn't. I bought her 3 Stanley ones so she can keep her little greasy mitts off mine. And they're all at home.
Love it.
It's always great when you see the kids wind it all the way out and then let go of it and you're like, no, don't grab the tape. Hello, fingers on the floor.
Haley.
Yeah, I did that the other day. I found my, who'd have thought picking up a, you know, got like a kitchen aid, you know, the spinny blender kind of thing.
Yeah.
One of them for a salad maker. Completely forgot. Just pick the thing up, mate. Jesus Christ, did it go through the end of my finger? That thing was sharp.
Ouch.
Yeah. I was like, plop, 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 and I was like, oh, okay, that's claret. Where's that come from? Yeah, it was so sharp, I didn't even feel it. Just as soon as I moved my hand, I started bleeding. I was like, oh, that's good, yeah.
Well, at least you survived.
But did you die?
Did you bleed out?
No. Just, bless her. She's got to the age where she's starting to get sort of empathy and things like that.
Yeah.
So instantly was like, Daddy! Went running off a tissue. I'm like, I'm alright, Dad. It's not a shotgun wound. I'm okay.
Oh, brilliant. Love it.
Yeah. Bless her. She was proper panicking.
Yeah, I was at school today, so obviously by the time they get home, hopefully we'll be
in the new house. Nice. So they leave from one house and go to a new house.
Yeah.
Have you exchanged and all that?
Exchange Friday.
Just hope it goes ahead, and it's the nervy bit of I've got nowhere to live now.
Yeah. Nice, isn't it?
Big old lump, huh?
Yeah, that one's bigger.
I wasn't sure whether it was the same
That one's
set.
bigger.
Real problems over that.
As a proper man's hammer, innit? I can't say it.
Other than, well, you can. You just get
Hey,
cancelled by the...
listen. Burn your
the
fucking
blue
bra.
head.
You say what you want in here, right? It's freedom of speech.
You should get cancelled by the blue head, whatever they want to call it.
I did see this morning there was a video of the Houses of Commons,
Yeah.
and there was basically some woman, some bloke had gone, like the right honourable man has accepted that somebody wants to come forward as a llama, and if said member of my family had decided to come forward as a llama, if they were taken ill in the night, what should we do? Call the doctor, call the vet, or maybe a straitjacket? Literally, the House of Commons just fell about laughing. A Yorkshire bloke, I think he was. He's from up north, yeah. And I was just like, actually, mate, that's pretty funny. Yeah.
Imagine wanting to be a llama. How do you...
Well, it's the identify thing, isn't it? Have you seen that American cop that pulls over them 2 lads and one of them says he's a cat?
Yeah.
And
If I arrest you, I've got to then to euthanise him.
Yeah, he said, because like cats don't have driver's licenses. He said, so like, he said, I can call the vet out here and give you a shot. Which way do you want to go about this? And then Matey Boy's like, I can't afford $300 for a shot. And he's like, and you need a straitjacket for even contemplating thinking I'd inject him. Like, it's proper funny. It's all gone a bit silly.
Brilliant.
All gone a bit nuts.
It's
Yeah.
like getting that kiddie spade, wouldn't he?
I'll give him a spade, but it won't be with a spade. It'd be with a shovel.
Is that just the phones, is it? Or is
It's
that...
just the foam, yeah. The customer didn't want the foam. He had the spanners, he didn't want the foam.
What's in there?
Too much room. Just
Nothing.
foam. Nothing.
Just foam.
So
How
the
much?
guy wanted the...
How much?
I think it was about a tenner. So yeah, 7 to 19 in the foam.
Talk to me nice. Jode?
That's all
I
right.
said talk to me, not sign language.
Sorry.
Or lip reading.
And then we got these in, which are obviously always a good seller.
Oh, is that the multi-kits?
That's the multi-kit, the Blue Point ones, yeah.
How much are they?
275 on the deal.
Okay.
Yeah, so... Bit of dust. Bit of dust. Have a bit of dust.
Somebody, anybody, dust.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so...
Same stuff, same flyer.
Yeah.
Week in, week out.
New one next week, I believe.
Any news on my-
Workshop one to come.
Any news on my soldering iron?
Not yet, mate.
No. Okay.
When did we take it?
Somebody's just gone in the front door.
Right. Oh. There you go. Hurst. Hurst just turned up.
Who?
A Hurst.
Mm.
Oh,
It's
funeral.
one of them gravity-defying hearses. Rolls uphill, crashes into a building.
Does he?
We have a building inspection. My landlord owns their unit.
Right. Was there a funeral thing over there? Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's where they keep the cars in the empty coffins.
Right.
all the front of their building is damaged, and they've only been in like 4 months. It's all fucked.
Oh.
I come around for a building inspection, took loads of photos. Obviously, I've been here the longest. My building's fine.
Yeah.
And they basically said to him, "How has the front of the archway got damaged so badly, and it's like up here all the way down?" And he said the brakes on the hearse failed and it rolled into the building. And the guy went, "Oh, okay, so just an accident." He went, "Yeah. The road's up in the air.
Yeah.
The hearse would have hit my building, not theirs."
Yeah.
But the guy went, "Oh, right, okay then." And I'm like, "What?" Like, gravity goes that way, mate.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. Unless there was a couple of souls in the back.
Yeah, pushing at you bastards.
Gravity defying hearse, mate.
Defying gravity. Yeah.
Wow. What else do we need? What do we need, Joe? What do we need?
What do you need? What do you need? Big set of circuit plates for transmissions. I don't know if you've seen the video. So there's a
Yes.
when you're rebuilding
do
transmissions.
an auto box, yeah.
Yeah. There's a big circle up inside, and
I
they
was
were
looking at
designed.
I was looking at them going,
Yeah, they were designed for that
are they
apparently.
for?
Forceps. Snap
Yeah,
on
they-
and moving into birth control.
So they were designed for that.
Put the other tape measure over there with the other tape.
Ah, but then you've just left me a gap.
No, there's a fucking great gap as it was anyway, Jude.
All right. There's no need for that, was there? Bit harsh. Why are you trying to upset me like that? Yeah. So. Yeah, we got workshop flying next week, I think.
Hello, Alex speaking.
Hello, Anna. Hello, Dad. There's a big gap, hasn't there? Fucking hell, mate, what are you doing?
I took one tape measure out.
Say, what have you
I
done,
took
mate?
this tape measure out,
Fucking
Jude.
ruined my fucking gappage. Ruined my gappage, mate.
I took a tiny little tape measure out.
Oh.
What are these for, Joe?
Air hammer. Air hammer.
Do that, some of that,
Do some of that.
some of that,
Some of that.
some of that as well.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Some of that. Bit of that. Bit of that.
Bit of this,
Bit of that. Bit of
big bash bosh.
this. No gaps.
What spanners do they fit then?
The normal snapper ones tend to 790. Yeah, they're like ones you've got. Yeah, your normal spanners like the.
They're just on a tray.
And that's the longer one. Must be a longer one. That's the longer one. Fancy me picking out the longer one. That wasn't a very good demo, was it?
Do you want me to give you a bump up?
If you want. Have I got one? I don't know if I got one. That's long as well. That is a normal one. Is that a normal one? No, it's long as well. Fucking hell, they're all long. I can swear. That's a normal one. Yeah, like that.
Oof.
There you go. That's a normal one, yeah. So,
Oh no.
the normal ones you've got.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Aren't they yours in a stand though?
Reminds me of lemons. Oh no.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
All your spanners in a stand. And
In
the
a
only ones that aren't in a
stand.
stand are the ultra thin ones.
Yeah. Yeah, we got those ones.
And they're double-ended. That's going to be no good.
No, they won't fit. Because you go up to 36 on that, didn't you? On the big ones, the thin ones. The ultra thin.
You've got the 36 on the ultra thin ones.
Did you buy a couple of them or did you buy the set? You got the set, yeah, so you'll have up to 36. Yeah, so it
I
goes.
think you had the 36 on. I thought you had the. I didn't think you went all the way up to that. I thought you only went up to like 19. On the ultra thin ones, I thought that was only a 19 you went up to.
If you bought the set, then you'll have 36 up to 36.
Have a look.
Jody's checking it out.
He's on the case. Whoa.
Yeah, bought the set. Set 11-piece set, yes, we'll have up to 36. They're double-ended, so. We like a double-ender.
I fucking knew you'd say that. Right, that's enough of that shit.
That's enough of that. Turn that off.
Right everyone, we're just doing our sweep track, setting up our key. Pause. Right, just doing our thing. Letting the car run and do the setup on the amp. Everything's in, ready to go. Just got to get this secured behind there and then adjust some bass boost and we're good to go. Get that thing in. But we're nearly there. Bass controller is on the dash, looking all swish. Right in the little point just there. It's nice, isn't it? Like that. Right, come back to you in a minute. Right then everyone, we're done. Snap on Tuesday finished. Same flyer as last week, didn't purchase anything, just paid the bills as normal. Getting ready to shut up shop. I was out at the weekend because I sold one of the wheel fans that I made. A lovely lad from Newbury Reading direction called Freddie had bought one, and check this out. He clearly watches the vids. Big Snap-on fan too, and he's got the red one for his box, which is awesome. We've got a busy day coming up tomorrow. Everything's been picked up. Joe was really happy with her Audi. Very loud. Being interested in stereos and stuff, she gets to play her music nice and loud again. But yes, we've got a couple of Porsches coming up. One in tomorrow. We've got the Lexus coming back tomorrow to discuss more options with him. And we've got a Suzuki Swift. I think we're installing his dash cameras, or her dash cameras, whoever. But that's it. Everything's in. See you in the morning, bright and early. Toodaloo. Bye.